Disappointed with the results today, guys?
Yeah, more disappointed. You know, like we were talking to the boys now just now. Trained so hard over the last few weeks, and especially Tuesday. You know, the boys got a lot of work commitments. But over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've had nearly every person in training, and they've been training really hard. And you know, the build up to the game, we've told them on Tuesday and Thursday what to expect. And the more disappointing thing about it is that we trained really hard, gone out there, and just really haven't performed.
Have you done?
Yeah, it was just disappointing that probably on the day they had their players collectively play better than ours. But you know, credit to the boys that we give it a good go with 25 minutes to go. It didn't fall our way, but the first 20 minutes was the turning point of the game.
The very physical side, do you think that maybe that's what swung it? We were a bit bullied at times?
No, I don't think, you know, you've got to compete with people like that. You know, we were just unlucky that Prosser was in carrying a knock, Welshie was carrying a knock, and you know, we took a little bit of a risk. He thought he was okay. That backfired. It only lasted, you know, like 8 minutes. So physically, yeah, they are physically, but you've always got to be up against that. It's just a case of we gifted them goals. Up until that point, it didn't really hurt us or nothing. It was just our mistakes, and that's the problem at the moment. They're our mistakes. They're not people. If they were worldies, like, you know, the third goal they scored was creative and it was a real good finish. You don't see many like that, so you got to take your hats off that one. But the other two were avoidable.
I just feel as well that because the way we want to play, teams are going to come here and rough you up. It was disappointing that our better players technically didn't cope with the physicality of them closing them down and making it hard to play, and kind of panicked a bit. But a lot of the guys out there have not been in pressure situations like that, top of the table, and this is the bread and butter part of the season. And if you've never been in it before and don't understand what you need to do, it can catch you by surprise. And I think a couple of young lads there was a bit shocked at a big game. You need to be on your game, and if you're not, you will get rolled over. And today, I feel we got a bit rolled over, but we'll come again.
I think one of the positives to talk about is return of Joe Lee. He came on and he seemed to make a difference, and obviously the goal was pretty impressive too.
I think that's a game, to be honest, that anybody can come on and try and make a difference. Really, you know, if you in a no-win situation, really, whatever happens is happened. But the good thing for him is that he's been away now for a month and a half, 2 months, and he played well for Ton. They wanted to keep him, but it was just an option that me and him spoke about. You know, we've been a bit light on the bench, and if Joe's mind's on it, he should be pushing for a start in regular place. And if he can keep doing what he does now, we most probably will see him start now again Saturday against Street, and then see where we go from there.
Yeah, well, I think all we've got to realise is there's never a good time to lose a game, but I'd rather have lost today and then go again than lose with 3 games to go and realise you've blown it. It's not in our hands, as we know, but we've got to still chip away. Are the other side's good enough to not get beat all season? Well, it's in our hands because we have to play them. So hopefully we'll take the positives out of it, because we can't do nothing about it now, and build on what we've done all season, and hopefully we'll start again next Saturday.
Looking ahead to Street, you looking to have a good cup run, see if we can go all the way?
Yeah, you know, beginning of the season, they weren't the priority. We said all along. But you know, when you was going on a run of winning games, like I think we were 14 unbeaten, you know, you don't want to mess about too much with the team. You know, there will be 1 or 2 changes, but it won't be wholesale changes. It'll just be, you know, the likes of Jolie coming in, getting a game, maybe 1 more change. But other than that, yeah, we want to go on and win it.
Yeah, definitely, and I think, you know, everyone's got to keep faith with the guys, is because this group of boys have got us in the good situation we're in. You know, we've lost the first game at home, and it's March. It's not a bad record to have. It was just disappointing in the first 20 minutes. We let ourselves down, and we couldn't get back into it. But full credit to the lads, they've let us down probably 3 times the whole season, and I'm confident that we'll come next week, we'll go again, and we can only get better.
The good thing as well, like going on from that, is that you can draw so many. But if you lose 1 and then go on an unbeaten run out to the end of the season, that's better than just what's called drawing 4 on a bounce. Even though we're undefeated, but you've lost more points. So we just got to take it now, you know, like we spoke to the boys, let's go. You know, we've got a couple more big games coming up, and we just got to put it right. It's in our hands, you know, to put it right on the field. Nobody else can put it right, and that's what we were saying in it. You know, the boys got to stick together, and surely they will do that.
Thanks both.
Yeah.